Good afternoon. My name is Jackson Morris. It is June 2nd, 2024, and today I'll be answering a few questions for the Week 9 homework in preparation for the final coming up Saturday. So let's begin. The first question is, what was the most difficult thing you had to overcome? Were you able to overcome it? Why or why not? So, something that I have been overcoming and I'm making good progress in overcoming is shyness. Not only do I come off nervous talking to people, but whenever I get into an interaction, I always have these little fears. What if I what if I alienate my audience? What if I say the wrong things to this person? What if I make a bad first impression to this person who I really want to connect to professionally? And transferring here to UCR, something that I realized, an idea that I realized is talking to film students here at UCR, you need to understand that they share the same passions as you do. They want to do what you want to do as well, and they feel the need to express themselves creatively just as you do. The question is, what are you gonna bring to what they want to work on? What are you gonna bring? What is something unique that you're gonna bring not only to their projects but to the industry as a whole? An idea. This idea not only helps me overcome shyness, but I work as a courtesy clerk at Ralph's, and talking to customers and helping them find things around the store really helps me. Also, really helps me not only develop you know social skills professionally, but also in life in general. So as for the second question, whom do you admire in your field and why? This is a very open question because I would say someone like, oh, I look up to directors like Denis Villeneuve or Christopher Nolan because they're very ambitious voices in the film industry, taking very big leaps creatively and really sticking the landings with their projects. But in terms of someone who I connect to directly, someone who I'm still in contact with, it would be Mr. Scott Brennan, my former sixth grade teacher, who's a theater producer and a film producer. Talking to him, we really we realized, you know, throughout our creative journeys, we actually kind of inspired each other. When I met him, he was working as a sixth grade teacher, and seeing creative students, he actually pointed this out, me being one of them, he really felt inspired to pursue his lifelong goals of becoming a filmmaker. And in the process, he really helped inspire me to look into filmmaking as well. On top of that, talking to him about my goals, about his what his goals are, it really unlocked my potential. Going into this class, my goals would have been, oh, I want to be a screenwriter and a director. However, when he expressed what his goals are, I realize I'm kind of on the same page as him. That no matter if I'm writing a script or directing a cast and crew, my ultimate goal when getting into the film industry is I want to express myself creatively. And Mr. Brennan really helped me unlock my potential, and he's really helped guide me in terms of how the industry works and what to do, what the next steps should be getting into it. And this brings me to the third question here, which is, if I called you reference, what is the one question that I should ask him? One question that you could ask my reference is, what are your goals? Now, this may come off redundant because, a person like him has already achieved the goals that he's always wanted growing up. However, when asking his goals after that fact, it's very enlightening. After achieving your goals, what are your goals now? What are your goals, now that you're a filmmaker, what are your goals now in terms of working on certain projects? What are your goals in terms of further connecting to other professionals in the industry? What do you want to do now? That's, with that's the context of how to ask that's a certain question like that. And yeah, that is the interviews questions right there. I look forward to preparing, I look forward to the final interview Saturday, and I look forward to presenting my LinkedIn page to the class. And I want to thank you. Professor, so much for the feedback on the assignment for LinkedIn. I've made some good improvements, and I look forward to presenting what I got to the class. Thank you very much. See you Monday.